And it looks like we're going live. Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Let's get this started.
What a very epic team of Hierarchy versus 2 Hydra members and the rest.
So we've got Big Blood. He's a furry apparently with his name spelling. And he's just chilling
He's
with
just a bud. Here we go, they're taking the first engagement 5v5. A lot of damage coming out for blue team. Hierarchy winning the initial engagement. There's going to be a lot of distance. Hope someone with the horse comes in hot. I hope that's not Dane the Insane.
Oh, he gets a 2v1, what the hell? The Archer main 2v1ing in melee. That's going in a bodkintage.
Dane legit got stuck on the hay bale and just got shot because his horse came to a stop.
Got an Archer duel now between Bodkin and Big Buds.
Hey, Joda, do a bit of free look too. I want to see the overall, like how these teams are both like rushing
Here we
into
go,
each
second
other.
engagement.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
Two Halberd players are just 1v1ing on the side.
Cart progress has been halted.
Oh wow!
Taking him out on horseback. Does then ride into 3 people and get cut down. Not the smartest play by Dane. T-Pope now pushing the cart. Honourable duel taking place here between OG Salt and Leg. Oh, I say that, they're just not fighting, never mind.
No, they're just staring each other down.
Yeah. Neither of them want to be on this battlefield. They know that, you know, they both got wife and kids in the village back home. They didn't want to be drafted for this war.
Gouger gets outplayed by T-Pope, #1 player in Central. Real OG Salt taken down by Bizbo and whoever else.
CJ and Slipstream having an epic duel back here. For some reason, Naz is joining in on that duel rather than stopping the cart progress. They do now go run to the cart.
Here we go. Red team is finally taking hold of the cart. This is it. They're going to hold it for 12 minutes straight right here.
That's what all the analysts are expecting, yes. 12-minute hold. Brakes have firmly been put on the cart.
Engagement comes out. Everyone's gambling each other.
That's tier 2 Mord Hell for you.
There's a lot. I've noticed that they're all playing support weapons, or they have Bastard Sword.
Or they're
archers.
Like Bodkin with his hammer. That being said, he's doing well with it, so I'm not even sure if it's a replay. He's top scoring right now.
The hammer is OP, it's fast. Nice little skirmish, 3v3 on the side as the cart continues to move.
Yep. There goes our prediction. Looking, trying to stop the progress there.
Red team finally taking back the cart again. Here comes the 11-minute hold. The 12-minute hold was merely a trick. It's now the 11-minute hold.
It's all about the 11 minutes.
They've installed that apparatus that locks your wheel in place so you can't drive.
It's called brakes.
No, on the the boot.
I know that because I'm a boomer apparently.
Okay, Boomer.
What the heck?
Here comes RNG. Ooh, one of them.
Oh, someone sniped by the RNG.
Got taken out by the Mordhau god.
Got taken out by the Thule.
No furry spelling in these
This has
parts.
been one of the longest engagements I've ever seen.
It's still not over.
There's been like no end to it. It's just non-stop trickling.
Here we go, leg with a nice kill on CJ. The cart's making moves again. Hopefully nobody steps off and they all just take a regen and wait.
They're actually playing quite aggressive. They're pushing out, looking to meet them before they climb up the hill. Bodkin taking huge shots from that very far range. Probably not having the biggest impact. It's now running to get a bit closer.
Nice drag coming in from our main man.
He's firing through the smoke, and he's actually landing as well. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, you're always going to expect people to be on the other side of it. Just shoot through.
You don't know what colour those people are, though.
Why are you bringing race into it, dude? What
I'm
the
a
heck?
racialist, that's why.
I mean, listen, if you see negative, damage, you just aim a little bit to the left. If you see positive damage, just keep shooting in that general direction.
That's genius.
Oh, the entirety of blue team got off the cart so the archer could get ammo. That was valuable time wasted. Could have just waited.
Oh, an epic parry there by OG Salt, taking out the archer, stopping the progress.
Corbett's saying hierarchy's #2 behind North. They've gotten really good.
The card is still rolling.
Yep,
Just like
I've
Venatus.
noticed. I've noticed that one man can't just halt the cart, which is kind of epic now. It's kind of weird when that was allowed to happen.
Slipstream needs a red baseball cap on for his
Here
progress
we
he's
go.
making.
RNG coming in hot. They got 2 horses for whatever. They're stabbing their horses. What is happening? This is animal cruelty.
This isn't
That's
a
a-
strat, by the way. Big Bud just hates horses.
That's a
He
$10
has an urge
fine
to
on
kill them
hierarchy.
whenever he sees them. He's like a darkest dungeon character. Oh,
First tower is falling.
Darkest Dungeon 2. Is it gonna come?
2v2 at the tower. Nobody's pushing up with a barrel.
So-
Well, actually, somebody is, but a ballista barely missed.
who's Big Bud even aiming at? Okay, he's giving up now because it's chilling.
Okay. The barrel stopped right in front of the tower.
So close. They had so much potential.
That was an extremely close push. But they did end up stopping it, and looks like they're just gonna be waiting for the reinforcements. I'm guessing they're gonna just
Fortunately,
keep
they
pushing.
stopped it.
Yeah, fortunately. I think they're just gonna be holding this cart for a while and then push out mid tower. They're not really gonna care about the other tower.
I will say this, these archers aren't making that big of an impact on such an open map. Except, as I say that, Big Bud snipes his teammate in the back.
That's not the kind of impact you look for, though, from your teammate.
It is an impact though.
nonetheless.
It's the caster's curse.
He's on the run now, waving his arm up in panic, sheer panic. He's got a really good flanking position. He can take some shots here, and he misses. Wow, Dopamine Bandit's got 17 kills. I just noticed that. What the hell? Where is this man? He's to be following his work.
Nice little
Oh, he's just popping
skirmish.
off.
Catapult comes in and kills Big Bud. The ultimate non-counterable archer shot.
Two barrels,
Two barrels
going up.
pushing up. I don't know what kind of play this is, but it's not a very good one. Dane is on his patented rapier gambling. With our epic catapult, takes out T-Pope and Dane. It's a 1-for-1 trade.
Dopamine Bandit's staying alive right now. Wow, what an absolute standout performance. Somehow survives a 1v3, and the footwork's still in it.
Where this man gambles everything. Gambles his footwork, gambles his stabs, he gambles his health. The guy is the ultimate gamer. The ultimate Chad.
Who's Leg?
You may have heard of him. His name's Leg.
Ah, that guy.
Yo, shout out to Bruno in chat.
Thank you. Bruno's arrived. We can finally praise the Lord. Oh,
Oh,
dopamine.
he ragdolled inside the
Three
fire.
barrels down on the floor. One man just gonna break them apart. And they're all in gameplay by him. He actually couldn't break one because it was in the fire and he wasn't able to step on it.
Spontaneous human combustion is now confirmed.
Oh, Bodkin for the TK there.
There's actually
Unnecessary.
4 barrels. What just happened?
Well, it wasn't the play, that's for sure. We got that back tower going down now, I believe.
Wait, is the Warhammer a good weapon? Why is it? Like
The
he's
Warhammer is a good weapon.
Oh my god.
We got a cart 1v1, interrupted by both players ragdolling from the explosion, but Big Bud actually wins it versus Cowjar.
I don't know what's with these guys, but they keep grabbing barrels when they have no reason to yet, and then they just kind of. Oh, nice double hit by the boys in blue.
I guess I'm just trying to bring the barrels upfield, hope that they have to even team fight and win, and then push it some more. But I don't think that that's a better play than just winning your fight more consistently, then
I
getting a
mean,
barrel.
they are winning, but they're not winning safely.
Yeah, not enough for that to be the right play.
Keldor is 5 and 13. That is literally the best player on Uprising. The man is just feeding. What the heck?
Is he actually the best player?
In my standards? No. But in my standards as well? Yeah.
Yes. Also in your standards.
Both standards, two different different
schools
manuals.
of thought. Approaches. I think one of them might be more accurate than the other one.
I think they're both inaccurate.
That's a third. That's a third school. Do it again. The same style of push.
Yeah, you just slap a few of those barrels in the ground and hope they win the team fight. Not actually a bad idea. If they win the team fight, they should have enough barrels close enough that they get all of them in. Oh, one of them's ninjaing it from the back, T-posing as he does it. Big Bud puts
You
in a
got
bomb.
one.
Yeah.
It's good for them. As very useful progress.
Yeah. The cart's all the way there now, so they don't need to leave them there anymore. You can actually get involved. And they weren't paying attention when that happened. Cat are coming in, not really doing anything. Maybe some AoE damage.
Imagine my shock.
How
Where's their
cool would it be?
fire catapults?
Imagine if you could throw a fire bomb on the bomb or the barrel and that caused an explosion. Wouldn't that be next level?
Don't give them any ideas.
Crush
That
just
is
wrote that down.
dangerous.
And Big Bud gets it again from the back. They
Another
need to be
ninja.
counting how many
Nice.
players they're fighting.
Oh, is it gonna fall on anyone? Damn it.
Damn. That's the only hype thing about this map is that someone gets ragdolled.
You pissed, little man?
I am.
Here we go, another cart push. This is my favorite part of the game. Watching the carts.
This is the hype cart push. This is the one that leads to the finish line. It's like a Mario Kart race now. Except there's only one cart and it's moving very slowly.
You know, they
What-
got 12
what an
minutes to push
analogy.
it.
Besides that, it's essentially Mario Kart. Big Bug
Here we
getting
go.
pushed by 2 players here. How many shots can he land off before they reach him?
Two
Can I have one,
gamers pushing
please?
up against the cart to stop it, dead in its tracks. The boys in blue pulling up to defend their main man. Firepots coming out, really causing a lot of disruption. All red team has to do is just stand in the circle and they could stall it. They don't want to stall it, I guess. In the end, they've ended up stalling it because also blue team just stepped off for whatever reason.
Big team fight here. 4v4 kind of, but the archer isn't really having the biggest of impacts.
This is the pinnacle of camp gameplay.
Yeah, so far I'm really impressed at what I'm seeing from Hierarchy.
Hierarchy's popping off, dude. That poor man just excelled the floor and it pretty much instood because of how high up it was.
Well, 2 players from Hierarchy putting in an absolutely insane performance.
Yeah, which 2 players?
Leg and T-Pope.
The fuck?
I'm kidding. It's dopamine and slipstream, of course.
I will say this. Leg, formerly known as Arm, he's a big player on the comp scene.
I feel like you're not telling us something about this guy. Is his name actually Leg?
His name is formerly known as Brain, and formerly known as then as Arm, and formerly from then as Chest.
Okay.
He cycles through the body parts.
That's some epic player lore.
Maybe when he reaches like the left ankle, he might have a positive KD.
What the
When
heck?
he starts hitting the toes.
All I'm saying is Big Bud is somehow only 8, 7, and 10. Bodkin's 14, 13. Bodkin is a clear higher impact archer, even if he is on the current losing side.
He's definitely been one of the better players on his team, even in melee.
OG Salt like exploded. I don't even know from what.
I feel like Bodkin would have a bigger impact if he was just on melee. As a melee main. No, that being said, he just get killed there.
He killed
He's-
their archer.
He's landed like I just saw him land like 4 shots, 5. Jesus.
Problem is his team can't really hold out without that extra melee presence. They seem to go down so quickly. And when you see Bodkin pressured in the 1v2, he does well in it. So you can feel if he was in that melee engagement from the start, his team would do better.
Here's
Yes,
what
that's
I'm
my-
gonna say.
That's my take on.
Uprising benched, and by benched I mean he's just not here. Their best player, the best melee player, his name's Zolto. That guy is a god. I don't know why he's not playing. He could be in place of 2 other players.
He's probably going to his sister's birthday party or something.
I hope not, but that would be epic.
That would be cringe.
Red team has stopped the card again. You know, for having like 2 minutes to push this card, it's really not gone as far as it could have.
Big Catter shot taking out Bodkin. Well, temporarily gets ragdolled, gets back up. It's going for a second one. See where it lands. These Uprising players are grouping quite closely together. You feel like a Catter, well-placed Catter shot could completely wipe them potentially. It's kicking off a big team fight. Brigbod getting involved with his cleaver. This is what I mean for archers. Like this Brigbod guy doesn't know what to do. He decides to go melee, but he's using a cleaver, so he's got pretty much no impact in melee.
Here comes the RNG and an epic
massive
non-RNG
Catter
shot.
shot.
Wow. Wow.
But it came at the end of the engagement. They might trickle this now. It's 4v3 just about.
1v3 on the card.
I don't think they're going to
2v3
get there in
now?
time to make use of that Catter, because the 2 players that killed are coming in now. It's giving them a bit of a head start, but they're not really. Oh, they do get an early
They're still
kill, so-
winning the engagement anyways when they started it
And
completely out.
Progress being made here on the back of that big Catter
2
shot.
1v1s by the red team. It should just probably
Screenshots and ship it. NA meta.
1v2 on card. Random fire pots coming out with no purpose at all. They're just there.
You'll have to see it.
It's the NA fire pot dual meta.
Oh, that is a massive TK. You don't want to have that just as you're about to complete the objective, and he gets taken out by Bodkin, the superior archer. And a bit of a trickle there by Slipstream, just slips into the engagement 5v1, tries to slip out, not working. He's F10 shit.
I see what you did there. You know,
Thanks, man.
because slipped out and his name's Slipstream.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well done.
All
Great
I'm
shot there
saying
by
is this
Bodkin,
is
taking
still
out his-
somehow not over yet.
Was it meant to be over? It's meant to be quite close, isn't it?
It's like a 3-minute objective.
Is it?
Yeah, it really is. It doesn't take that long.
Well, I mean, that's 3 minutes of uncontested cart pushing. They do need to kill people as well.
Listen,
It's
all I'm
not
saying
really an easy objective, is it? You have to win a bunch of team fights. It spawns right there.
wrong. Leave the archer on it. He stands on top and just starts shooting over their head.
He just pushes it. Oh, there we go. They do have it now.
All right. Well, good job,
6
leg, with the
minutes.
double kill at the end.
Take a look at the
6 minutes
time.
17,
6.
6 17, something like that.
The final
We just-
quarter of 6:15.
We just go by like when it freezes on top. It's easier that way.
Mm-hmm.
They need to add like hundredths of a second for that.
Yeah, that would be cool.
For me, I think camp is one of the hardest maps for, just in general. It's like probably the most easy to get DNF'd on. Just because you have to win a series of team fights over and over again. There's no real trick to it. There's no way to really do anything else other than team fighting.
That's why Dark Forest was so popular, though. But Dark Forest did have a bit more. It had 4 stages and a bit more objective to it. So
Yeah, there's way more variation to it. There's cart pushing, sluice, King's Family, which I believe someone's made a whole new mode about. Like a whole mode just kind of based on the King's Family thing. Yeah, very good objective.
wait, Zolto is in the chat, in Twitch chat.
What the hell?
Yeah, I know.
Zalto, what's going on, buddy? Your team and
They need you.
They need you.
What's going on?
They might
They
lose
literally
this.
need him.
They might. Oh no.
He's just sitting there in his
Uncle
chair.
Sam's pointing at you right now. He's telling you to sign up. What's going on?
Zolto's in his chair just laughing because his team
He's like,
put him
"God,
out
look
for the
how bad
wrong
they are
game.
without me." They're quite capable, he says. That may be true, Zolster, but they probably need you regardless.
Cowdraw was like 4-80 in the last set. You doing 400,000? Someone just ran and got the cleanest slash. Dopamine Bandit immediately
Off it.
3 drags and falls instantly.
Zolster's busy clubbing, but he's also got time to watch the game on his phone.
He's a busy man, dude. Leave him
If
alone.
Zolster cares about his team, he will stay in Twitch chat.
This is a mistake. They have a full. Like they fully wiped them and they didn't push up, clog them at the ramp.
Listen, all I can see right now is Zolto's at a bar, on the stool, watching the Mordau tournament.
Oh, well, guys, can we just acknowledge this? Bodkin has listened to my advice. He's now playing Evening Star. He's just completely off Archer.
One
Which is
hit,
strange.
5 damage.
This is the one objective that actually lends itself to having an Archer main, in that you can leave him on the cart. But no. Well, I mean, I like to see it.
You did make a good point though, Stouty. With them needing 6 melee.
Yeah.
Flies in, kills Dane. I mean, listen. Bodkin's out here, ready to go in. And he will not stop until he sees that card at the very end of the map.
Thoughts on the
Fortunately
new
for him.
stab animation? Personally, I didn't see much difference. It still seems very instant at times.
But it's
I
slowed
think it's
down.
maybe a slightly bit better, but like I said, still has problems as well. What do you think, Yang?
Yang probably likes it because now his boomer brain can react sooner.
It's Boomer Brain, isn't he? Oh, I don't know how old he is. I don't think he's that old. He did play Shiv though, so maybe he is a Boomer.
Oh my goodness, Leg just chopped them all down. Kick them, if you would. He also
Alright,
killed his
he's
teammate
now
with
getting
that.
a top score performance. He's leveled up his game. He's legged up a bit.
Oh
I
god.
like that. I like that.
Oh, Stouty, you're turning into me, man.
We're now working on that 12-minute hold that's taking place now. We're going to see a 12-minute complete cart break, and then mind. Okay.
Instantly, it just gets nudged like 1 inch.
Someone says Yang didn't play Shiv when Yang has like 600 hours on Shiv.
Yeah.
Is that comp
That's
Shiv or
someone-
like after comp
That's someone
Shiv?
who's
which
not.
is- Comp Shiv ended in 2016, let's be honest here.
2016? Yeah, there's a few
Telling
tournaments
me-
after that.
Tell me anyone who won a tournament after 2016 is no
Oh
longer.
wait, I would say 2017 officially.
I mean, there's even tournaments after that. I mean, you know,
telling me
to be honest, none of
Jays-
them meant very much because you had known cheaters playing in all of them. So,
You mad?
yep, still mad.
Classic
Slightly
Shiv
gift up.
player, mad at everything.
Yeah,
Me, a PvK player? Never mad. That was a real game.
epic. I don't even know what that game looks like.
Looks epic, that's for sure. A lot of Uprising duels happening. There's a support duel in the middle. He's getting pelted by arrows. Not really a good look for the boys in Uprising. Close to
RNG
almost
coming
11
in.
minutes. 11
Everyone's
minutes on the
literally keeping their head
board.
up.
It's around the same spot it was last time at the 11:30s mark, so they're not too far behind. But
Yeah, this is when we were recording for 11-minute hold last time, and it's basically in the same area.
and here it comes, the 11-minute holes.
Oh, Bodkin switched back to Archer. Let's see how this goes. I think his team is struggling, but I don't think the decision there is to go back to Archer because that just means they're going to struggle. We'll see.
CJ on the mall.
Yeah, look at this.
He-
His team are just being annihilated, and he's not really. Doing
Oh,
all that
CJ's
much.
fallen. Yep, he got one
He's getting a
kill.
few picks, but they're the picks at the end, and they don't really matter.
I mean, you got to
If he
pick in a
keeps pressure up and
2v2.
stops him from regenning, maybe his team can trickle in on the back of this. No, he does go down there. I don't know. I'm kind of over-analyzing Bodkin perhaps, but the decision to play Archer is always quite a big one because it means your entire team is down a player.
You say that, but you yourself are an Archer player.
That's not true. I don't play Archer. This is Gold
You
Rush.
told me you've played Archer.
Not
You
in
lying
Script,
now?
Not in Invasion or Frontline. I don't think
I'm just gonna put out Leg got a firebomb kill and then immediately got a stone kill right
What
after.
is, this guy's just popping
Jesus.
off, dude.
This guy,
Off
he's
the
a red
group.
side player. It's like you know, I'm a CT sided player on Nuke. This man, he's a red side player on Camp. Just gonna use those wrong.
he's got a pet rock as well on that slipstream. Just taking his rock for a walk.
Arkosh saying if Uprising decided to use real builds, they would win. Arkosh, can you please go into depth about what you mean there?
Yeah, they need way more formations and wall building.
Naz running around with this Y-hander, just dragging everyone, but getting back.
Oh, we've actually got a
He's
rundown
missed
on
4
Leg.
swings in a
Gravy
row.
Baby.
Leg is Gravy Baby, who is
Makes
legendary.
sense now.
I don't know who either of those players are, which is the same player, apparently. So I'm just gonna formally consider him arm and torso and brain. I'm gonna go with my lore, it's a lot cooler.
Yeah, I prefer your head, Cameron.
Ryoji Salt eats a spear to the mouth at his 3 health, might have been in flesh wound. CJ falling right behind him. It's not good, you know. They could have. I think they may have caught the respawn in time, but I've noticed Uprising doesn't call for just suicide attempts, just to be like, oh, you know what, guys, go ahead and kill yourself, take the respawn. He's gonna fight until it's over.
His hold is now looking a lot better than the other team's hold. Uprisings. 8 minutes in, and it's not really moved too far since the 11-minute mark.
I think they got it to the objective at like 9:15 or something, so not looking too good for the boys in red.
Is Zolstor, is he the guy that should be playing for Uprising right now?
Yes.
Is he
Zolstor
still confident
is the
that his
god
team
gamer.
are capable?
I mean, they're probably capable, but they're struggling at the moment. Trying to get
Yeah.
their footing. It's a
Maybe
slippery
Zolstor's
slope
just
out
going to
here.
come in when it's looking like a DNF and it'll just roll up. Completely change the shape of the game.
Why
We hear
is
his
there
music
a
playing and
Big
he'll run
Dog's
in from
copy
somewhere.
pasta? Why Nightbot? I'm pissed. Here we go, 3v3 engagement. Turning into a 4v4. The 2 support players playing the front line, I should add. OG Salt with his plume fighting Leg.
We've got a
And
Dorame
just
booster.
one-shotting Dope. Slipstream and Bisbo trading out Dane, Cowjar, CJ, and Naz at this entire slot. Ryoji Salt had the upper hand on that engagement, and his team just fell instantly.
Another massive hold for hierarchy here. Bodkin being
This
hunted
might
down.
actually be that 11-minute
Oh,
hold we're
geez,
talking
Salt.
about.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's
Naz and
fighting both
OG Salt
players.
missed their respawns, by the way, again, so it's going to be another trickle, and or they would.
And then the Mordhau god said, "Thou shalt not duel," and interrupted it with a massive kata. Smoke bombs being laid out as a Uprising try a more stealthy approach to this cart push.
Here we go, nice fight on the cart. It's happening. A team fight. OG Salt slaughters a man like an animal.
Pittsburgh Babkins thinks otherwise. And he runs
Someone's
over to 2v2.
1v2ing
No, he runs
on
out
the
to
back.
leave the area entirely. Gee, what a coward. And
Sometimes it'd be
squatting in
like
his
that.
stream. This guy's he's had enough of
He's
conflict.
peeing in his pants, dude.
He's being in the stream. He's not an animal.
Oh,
He's getting booked now.
And here we go, another engagement coming in hot. Naz dodging the one-shot attempt. The Archer missing 2 backswings. Someone flying in hot. Red team taking back the card. 5 minutes left on the board. In
Why is
probably
there a
the
stun
worst
back?
position possible.
Brigwald gets more arrows for this next engagement. Let's see if he can land them.
well, he landed it before and finished it off. Gave them that 6-man to 5 advantage. So
Oh,
we'll see.
there's the
Oh.
one shot. Fucking
Whoa.
Sniper
What a shot.
elite.
That's like some Christopher Kyle type shot. And he hits another one.
I mean, Chris Kyle, not Christopher. You freaking freak. I hate you. There's a
I hate
1v1
you
on
too,
the
Tom.
card.
The feeling of hatred is mutual between us.
Look at them. 2 support players, instead of helping their team, they're just dueling. I am pissed.
He's pissed.
Cowjar and Tipo. That's my shock. Oh, Cowjar immediately gets disarmed by Dopamine Bandit and slaughtered like an animal.
RNG. Oh.
Oh,
Nice
nice
save
kick
from
coming in. CJ falling to Bizbo. That one man. Ryoji Salt not killing himself to respawn with his team and thus miss another respawn. This man is killing 15 seconds every time he does that.
Let's see if Bodkin can take another absolutely insane shot to open up this next push. And they need something because time's looking pretty thin.
And you gotta think of it
Going
this way.
Far left here. I'm not sure why.
Pain Man's coming in late with the axe, running straight to the enemy team. Even though he had a late spawn, he didn't even miss anything. CJ one-shot off the bat, Cowjar right after. And OG Salt falls, and it's just another...
I'm just not impressed by the Archer impact. He's landed 2 shots and his team just wiped. Like, what was
You're
the point?
mad?
No.
Could you
I'm
do
just
better?
slightly confused. Now he's running off into the sunset like my work here is done. He's out.
It happens. Listen, it happens to the best of us, dude.
He's feeding on hay now. He's role playing as an animal. Archers, everybody. Gee, why is he this far out? This is just role play at this point, unless he's going for a ninja. That's the only explanation I can have at this point as why he's this far out. Because the thing is, if it looks like his team might be like, almost winning but not quite, he can't even get stuck in a melee. He's that far away. It's just weird. Archer mains are weird people. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Most of them think they're elves. If you ask them.
I think of Legolas.
I am not a fucking elf.
No, apart from skills, most of them think they're elves.
Bodkin killed Cowjar. In the end, his impact ended up killing
Negative.
someone.
Wow.
And he runs away again.
As we said before, still an impact.
And I'll say this, right? Not the best side for Uprising. Something's clearly happening in the comms possibly.
I
in
think
the
we've got
team
some kind of
turmoil.
internal drama between Soulstar and the rest of his team, because why would he be games and not playing?
Got Naz
team
one-shotted
clearly needed him.
again. I mean, it doesn't really help that they have the, the Rob
RNG.
Boner builds out there, but then the players don't know how to position their body properly. They just keep getting one shot.
When did Hierarchy get so good, man? Like I'm seeing
Probably
some
when
good
they-
plays.
They dueled for 1,000 hours. They just duel and
All right, can we just call out Yang? Do you remember when Yang had a whole segment on the Mordcast about how he beat Fairy in an Archer versus Archer, and he had a screenshot and he cropped out Fairy's ping, and it turns out
Oh,
Fairy
yeah,
actually had like 140 ping or something, and Yang
Yeah,
used that
Fairy was in
screenshot to
Germany.
prove that he was the better Archer.
yeah, it's just funny.
I watched that scrim. That was yeah, he was Barry was in Germany,
Yeah.
and
Playing
not
on
only
the
that,
Toshiba laptop.
he was on his girlfriend's crappy laptop, and he still got on at like 3 a.m. in the morning to scrim with us because he's a fucking Chad. I'll say it
That's
right now.
kind of
That's a
cringe
true-
when
that's a
Yang can
true
use that
gamer.
screenshot. I'm just gonna say it.
I think you're just
Okay, just
mad.
because one player can play on 100 ping doesn't really mean every player can. And to then judge that player on his high ping performance, it's not done. It's not good business.
OG Soul and Bodkin falling quickly into the fight. Naz right after.
Man, this is looking like a DNF.
And this is bad news bears for Uprising. I think with the shield buffs, they'd have a shield player in. Or someone.
That's what
someone
I'm
on
surprised to
shield.
see. We have our shield players.
Oh, cautious triggered.
I thought high ping doesn't matter. True. He exposed you. Your whole argument invalid now.
Well, my point there is, if you're that good, ping won't matter. Well, it's always gonna matter still, but it shouldn't matter. When there's like that much of a skill disparity, you're still gonna come out on top. So, for example, in the big example, big we're never gonna be north.
OG
Uprising
Salt
calling
left
GG.
the server.
Yep.
What the heck?
No, they looks like Uprising called
Yeah, I
GG.
know they called GG, but he was the
Thank
first
God,
one out
GG.
instantly.
He was the first one out.